His Holiness the 16th Karmapa was the leader of one of Tibetan Buddhism's 4 major schools of spiritual teachings, the Kagyu lineage. Born in 1924, the 16th Karmapa's seat was the great monastery of Tsirpu, near Lhasa in central Tibet. He left Tibet on horseback with 150 monks in 1958, amid declining relations with China, then the unforeseen genocide. In the difficult years that followed, the 16th Karmapa and a handful of other lineage leaders, including His Holiness the Dalai Lama, rebuilt the Tibetan way of life in India and neighboring countries. They resumed their teaching of spiritual practices and began again to turn the wheel of Dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word for truth, norm, or law, how things are. Turning the wheel refers to the spiritual activity of teaching how things are. In this way, the Dharma of the Buddha and of Tibet came to the West. By all accounts, Rangjung Rigpe Dorje, the 16th Karmapa, was someone very special, a Buddha of modern times, a person of great power, inspiration, and benevolence. After more than 20 years of teaching, His Holiness the 16th Karmapa died in the United States in 1981 while receiving treatment for cancer. Like his life, his memory continues to be vivid and strong.
Can you describe what he, energetically what he was like to be around? Birds would love him.
Yes. He was like a king. That's what I remember. I was very young. He was like a king with lots of attendants and just perfect everything. Like very majestic. Even when you're approaching Rumtek Monastery, just when you're outside of the Rumtek Monastery, already you feel a little like uneasy. Not really uneasy, but you feel that maybe you should, wipe out, I don't know, hairs on your robes or something like that.
And, His Holiness the 16th was like that, is that you couldn't be in his presence for long, because even no matter, there are lots of people who have said that they were very determined that they were not going to get scared, and would walk in and then start off being very sort of strong, and then as you sat in his presence for a while, you'd start shivering, hairs would stand on your pores, your voice would shake, and you would come out this very shaky person in 3 to 5 minutes tops. So, so a lot of the people used to do that. This just was his magnificent presence and just the absolute compassion. We all know that he didn't, even in the West, he didn't teach per se. He just was there. And that was enough for everybody. It was more than anyone could take. It was 15 minutes of being in his presence at that moment. And then your mind would just be sort of either ready to explode or be enlightened.